Hello YouTube, my name is Jack, welcome back to Banya Wargaming. Today we are checking out all of the collection. If you missed the last video where we showcased just the Eldar on the brand new board, you can go check that out in the top right hand corner over that way. But today we'll be checking out every single model that we have here in the Barnyard Studio. These are not all of my models specifically, but they are, a lot of them do belong to parts, like the team here, the Barnyard team, not just myself, so it is not all my own models. Before we get on to that though, we need to do the favorite comment of the video. I am not going to pick a comment from the last video because I am making a lot of these videos all at the same time. During Christmas, I will be bringing out like 5 different videos. So I'm just going to select a comment from one of the other videos that recently got a comment, which is from Mephiston001, who commented on the Aeldari 9th edition video, which I did some few months ago. So he said, GW needs you to make the next codex. Greatly appreciate that. Wow, what an ego boost that is. Yeah. I would totally do that. I mean, if the offer was there, I would totally do it. I'd like to think I would do a good job, but you know, who knows? Otherwise, as normal, you can support us on Patreon for as little as $3 a month, and you can join the Discord below for free. You can join a Discord for free down below. Go do it. But otherwise, without further ado, let's get on to all of these armies. All right, and here we are. Here is the entire board, everything that we have here in the Barnyard Studio collection. This is all of our models that we would use or consider using for battle reports. A lot of them are unpainted. I'm going to try and give you a sweep from left to right, showing you as much as I can. But yeah, here we go. It may not be as concise as the last video, which was just the Eldar collection, which is everything over there. If you want to go see that, you can go check it out in the top right hand corner. Otherwise, let's get started. So, at the back here, we have, of course, Khorne Demons. We've got some Blood Crushers, a lot of Fleshhounds, Skull Taker. There's a heap of characters in here. Demon Prince, Bloodthirst, the Scarbrand, Blood Master, and then we've got Skull Cannon, and then we just have a little bit more unpainted, 30 Bloodletters and a Blood Throne. We've got 30 Bloodletters there. We only have a little bit of Zench Demons, not actually owned by me. A lot of this collection, by the way, is not owned by me. Mainly the Eldar is, but we do have bits and pieces from all over the place as well. So this is actually owned by Connor, and then we have, and he has a lot more Zench Demons, but he leaves a few of them here. And then we have Neil's beautiful Genestealer cults. So if you haven't seen these before, I strongly suggest you go check out Wrong Way Go Back on Instagram, because his collection is just unreal. There is about 25 characters just sitting right there. All of the individual characters that you can get in Genestealer cults are right there. Converted Mad Max themed army. It is just nuts. So we use that from time to time. Then we move over to the main board. So here we go. Down in the bottom left hand corner we have some Grey Knights. They've never been out on the board. They're just too old, not painted enough, and a lot of parts are broken. Yeah, not good enough for bat reps. Then we have my Black Templars, which are half painted, I would guess you would say. Recently the Dreadnought was finished, but there's a lot of things in here which are just not done. A lot of these rhinos and things are half painted. We have Tate, his Marine collection. So there's a lot of Razorbacks, some Primaris, Nappy Dread, and then we've got a Repulsor. And of course we have the Grey Knight Razorback, which is supposed to be with them, but yep, there we go. And that's pretty much all the Imperium in our collection, by the way. This little corner is all of the Imperium that we own. That's it. Everything else is either Chaos or Xenos. Yeah. So here we go. On to some Xenos. We have Nids. So this, I bought this a long time ago, and I wanted to have a swarm of Nids. So I bought the Swarm Box collection, if anyone can remember that, like 2 or 3 times or something. So yeah, there's like 90 Termagants and Hormagaunts each. It's pretty nuts. Then we have Rippers, Gargoyles, Swarmlord, Malanthrope, a Tyrannifex. If you can see those 3 Carnifexes in the back there, they were actually Tervagons that I converted up before the model came out for the Tervagon. So that was what I was using with all of these Termagants, but then the model came out, so now they're a bit outdated, hence why they don't get much play on the channel. We've got a Trigon back there, which I actually had wings on, that's why there's 2 grey arms, and that was a Harpy before the model came out as well. So yeah, a lot of conversions still yet to do, and we need a lot more models for that before it becomes an army on the channel. Then we jump over here. So we've got World Eaters. We have a Hell Chicken, then we have some Bikers, we have Spawn, we have a lot of Berserkers. Just a lot of Berserkers, all of varying paint levels, like completion. These are all extremely old models that I did ages ago. So they're just not great. They're just too old, so they need a revamp before they reach the channel. We've got Raptors, we've got a Rhino, got some new Obliterators, but they don't fit World Eaters theme anyway. We've got some Red Butcher Terminators. That would be fantastic. We'll get them up ready soon, I hope. Then moving on to the Death Guard, which we have a lot of. So we've got Blight Lords. Then we have a sea of Poxwalkers. None of these are actually mine. They're owned by another person on the channel, a good mate of mine, and also Tate. So a mixed collection. We then have 5 Lords of Contagion, all with exactly the same weapon, and 5, what are these called, Noxious Blightbringers or something, the Bellboys, all of the exact same model. Then we have a lot of Marines, just a lot of Marines. There's another 10 somewhere that we just didn't find. We have, of course, Mortarion. Very nice. There he is. We have 3 Blight Haulers right there, 1, 2, and 3. We've got a Hellbrute. We have 2 Typhus models back there. I don't know if you can see that. Right down there. Then we have a Demon Prince. We have 4 drones, 5 drones, 6 drones. Okay, they just keep coming. We have 6 drones. There we go. Obviously, can't use 6 drones in a game. You can only use 3 max, but it's again mixed collection, so a lot of these stuff are duplicates. So hence why we have 5 Bellboys and 5 Lords of Contagion. We also have 4 Plague Burst Crawlers, 2 Rhinos, and then we've got Demons. We've got a Great Unclean one, which is fully magnetized as well with extra parts, but haven't used him yet. It's just not painted. We've got a lot of Nurgle Demons, 30 Plague Bearers, so more those are Death Shroud Terminators down there, Flies, Toads, etc., etc. Then we move on to the Tau collection. So there's a lot of Tau here. This is about 5,000 points, and mainly it is in Fire Warriors. I think there's about 100 Fire Warriors here, and a lot of Pathfinders. If you can see that blob down there, that is entirely Pathfinders. We have breaches, we have like 15 stealth suits in here. We only have a little bit of Kroot. We have 2 Hammerheads, 2 Devilfish, 5 Piranhas, I think. And then we've got 3 Commanders, 1 in Enforcer suit, we've got a Cold Star, we've got a Riptide, we've got 2 Broadsides, and we have 2 Sun Sharks, and that's it. A lot of these collections, as you can see, are just not armies that would work together. Like, you can see that we have 100,000 Fire Warriors, but we only have like 2 Devilfish. It just wouldn't work, and 5 Piranhas just don't work on the channel. So if we were to paint them up, we just wouldn't be able to field a nice army. So there's that. Moving over to the Dark Eldar, the Drukhari. We have a Razorwing Jet Fighter. We have the Tantalus, Forge World Tantalus. I really wanted to paint this up, but we just haven't had time and or motivation, I guess you would say, to fully finish it and commit to it. So still deciding on color schemes and stuff yet. So we have a Raider, we have a Reaper, we've got a Ravager, we've got Scourges, Hellions, we've got 30 Cabalite Warriors, we've got 6 Reavers down here, we've got 3 converted Grotesques, converted up by a friend, and he is very good at what he does. So 3 Grotesques, then we have a Kronos, a Talos, we've got 3 Venoms, and I think that's about it. We've got Witches and things down there. It's a lot in that collection. There we go. Moving over, Harlequins, here we are. So we have pretty much a 2,000 point army on the nose. So all of this is a 2,000 point army that I used in competitive play recently, except for this little blob of infantry down here, which is 2 Troop Masters, a Shadowseer, and like 6 infantry. The rest is all a 2,000 point army. And we do have 1 of everything. So there is a Solitaire down there with 3 Death Jesters, we've got 3 Troop Masters, we've got 3 Shadowseers, we've got all the bikes we need, pretty much like 8 bikes, we've got 4 Star Weavers, 3 Void Weavers, 1 of everything. Now, moving on to the last and final bit of the collection. We have the Eldar. So, I don't want to ramble on for too long, but here we go. You'll be able to see this in the Eldar video as well. But we do have Storm Guardians, Autarch, the Incarn, your Vrain. This is all characters down here. There's about 4 or 5 Farseers, 3 Autarchs. We've got Amelin Shadowguard, Fugan, Uriel, 3 Bone Singers, 8 Warlocks, 2 Jane's R models, 2 Avatar models, Avatars of Cain. There we go. There's another one in the cupboard somewhere as well. We've got Bahara. We've got all the Phoenix Lords in here somewhere. Magun Ra, etc., etc. We've got 30 Dire Avengers. We've got 40 Guardians and 40 Storm Guardians. We've got like 12 Banshees, 10 Shadow Spectres with Irilith. We've got 10 Warp Spiders, 12 Scorpions. We've got another Farseer on bike there, converted. Yanari Farseer. We've got Farseer on bike, really old model, converted. We've got 18 Wind Riders, 6 Shining Spears. We have 25 Wraith Guard and Wraith Blades. We've got 3 heavy weapon team. We've got 2 Vipers. We've got 3 Wraith Lords and 2 Wraith Seers. We've got 5 Warwalkers. We've got 2 Falcons, 2 Hornets, 2 Prisms, 2 Spinners. We've got 2 Hemlocks, 2 Nightwings, a Crimson Hunter. We've got at the back there a Warp Hunter, a Lynx. We have 3 Wave Serpents. We have, let me just move around here. We have a Cobra at the back here, as you can see there. We have a Scathach Wraith Knight, 2 normal Wraith Knights. We have a Revenant Titan, and we have a Phoenix. All of the rest of the tanks back there, along with the Webway Gate, and last but not least, the Vampire Raider, and that is our entire collection. 60,000 points of everything that we use here at Barnyard Wargaming. That's everything that we own. I'm sure that there are plenty of other channels that can beat us, especially in terms of painted models, because these are just not finished armies. As you can see, this is why a lot of the battle reports that we put out are Eldar, because we just have a lot of Eldar painted, and then we fit in the rest where we can. So it's always nice when someone brings their own painted army, because we just do not have enough. We can play with cults, we can play with demons, but as far as the rest goes, we just do not have painted armies painted up. So a lot of things are halfway there, and you'll definitely see some more armies in the future. But if you're if you ever ask where other armies are on the channel, I'm going to direct you to this video and be like, this is why. Alright. Back to you, Jack. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate you greatly if you managed to make it all the way down here to the end of the video. Stay tuned. As I said in the last video, we have a few more videos coming out, like the terrain video part 2. We have a brand new battle report coming out with the new terrain set as well, and we have another little extra video on top of that as well, all in the lead ups to January, where we are doing a huge project, I hope. So stay tuned. Otherwise, support us on Patreon, follow us on Instagram, and join the Discord below for free. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.